So you've submitted your application for a trademark. Now what? It's time for an examiner to take a look. They'll check your application and make sure it's in line with the Trademarks Act 2002 and the Trademarks Regulations 2003. Basically, it needs to tick all the legal boxes. The checks include making sure it doesn't overlap with an existing trademark. It's distinctive for the goods or services you want to use it for. The owner is a legal entity and that the trademark isn't offensive. Usually you'll hear back within 15 working days, but it could be longer if your trademark has Māori words or imagery. In that case, the Māori Trademarks Advisory Committee will advise your examiner if your application could be considered offensive or contrary to Māori values. After your application has been examined, you'll either get a notice of acceptance saying it meets the legal requirements or a compliance report that will include the reasons why your application has been declined. If you get a compliance report, it will also explain the steps you can take to adjust your application and how to get your application re-examined. For more info on this, check out our video on how to respond to a compliance report. If your response overcomes the objections, you'll actually get a notice of acceptance. Woohoo! If there's still an issue, you'll get another compliance report and another opportunity to respond. Unfortunately, sometimes your application may have issues that cannot be resolved and your application will have to be withdrawn or rejected. Please note that acceptance isn't the same as registration. There's still a few steps to go. Once your application is accepted, it will be published by IPONS in the journal and advertised for 3 months. This gives everyone an opportunity to oppose your trademark should they feel it infringes on their own. We also need to wait for 6 months to elapse from your date of application, just in case an application with an earlier priority date is received from another country. Don't stress. Oppositions and priority dates issues are unlikely, and the vast majority of accepted applications proceed to registration. So, after all that's done, your trademark will officially become registered. We'll send you a notice of registration, and you can access your certificate of registration through our website. Still have questions? The Intellectual Property Office of New Zealand is open between 8:30 a.m. and 5 p.m. Monday to Friday. For less urgent matters, you can head to the Contact Us page on the IPONS website. We should be in touch within 7 working days. The Contact Us page also has a common queries section, so be sure to check this out in case it addresses your question or concern.